Hey guys, Tyke and Tina here from Tyke and Tina's Adventures in Retirement. We are here in Hua Hin, Thailand, and we wanted to show you one of our favorite grocery stores called Tops.
Yeah, it's one of those things when you retire, food becomes pretty important. Maybe it's age, or maybe it just is. But we discovered this little, or not so little, supermarket called Tops. They have a number of these in Asia, but this one kind of hit a chord that was really cool. It had a full-blown electronics department with appliances, had a restaurant, sit-down restaurant, and a buffet type of environment where you can go and view the food and things, and then it opens up into this really cool grocery store. Here's a shot of the cafe, and they have a full wait staff.
And we did try it, and it's really yummy.
It was
We
really
highly
good.
recommend it.
And a lot of food, and relatively inexpensive. Not street food cheap, but definitely less expensive than stuff domestically in the U.S. We like this supermarket for a number of reasons. One, it had a pretty strong representation of American food. Really good produce. It was easy to get to. The aisles were easy to travel in, but they weren't very long, and it wasn't.
And they were wide enough for two
They were
people
wide,
to
and it
eat.
wasn't a really confusing array of things.
Yeah, they had, I think, all of the basic necessities that we like to have in each different area that we go
Cookies.
to. Yeah, Tyke always finds the cookies. There's some staples that we like, and usually we have to go bounce around to different stores or 7-Elevens to find everything we like, but they had everything we wanted here. So that's one of the reasons why it's our favorite little store. And as we're going around, hopefully you'll be able to hear the little tunes that they play.
Non-stop. They play them non-stop in every grocery outlet we've been in.
Commercials for the groceries,
Yeah, it's. I'm not sure how an 8-hour shift would be there listening to that full time. But
Another fun thing about this specific Tops grocery store is out at the very front. They have a little wine tasting.
yeah, like a gourmet wine store. We don't drink, but we noticed it looked really nice. They had light food you could order, and it appeared that they had a wine connoisseur that was talking to people about the different wines. And there was one evening when we were there was a whole table of people sitting around with several bottles of wine, and somebody with a uniform on was talking to them and pointing out the different I guess benefits or types of wine they had. But it was really neat, really very kind of exclusive and cool, attached to a grocery store / electronics store. So,
Yeah.
but they had, like we mentioned, you can notice there's Pringles, and not the most healthy food in the world, but that's Lay's brand in
Thai.
in Asia, in Thai.
Yeah, they do have a lot of variety of American food and some stuff. You always want to try the local stuff, but if you're traveling slow like we are, you miss your favorite things from America.
Yeah.
So it's nice to find those staples.
Mm-hmm.
And this store was a little bit out of the way from where we're staying.
Still on the main strip where our condo was. Sorry, but it had it's relatively easy walking access.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't too bad of a walk, maybe
No.
15-20 minutes.
yeah.
Versus less than 5 or 10
Yeah.
to get to the other
And
stores.
also because it's on the main drag, easy to get a grab, easy to
Yeah.
take some kind of a taxi if you wanted to, or walk down with no groceries and have the taxi pick you up when you're fully loaded.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh,
that.
and one thing to remember when you're shopping, and it's getting more prevalent in the United States too, but there's no plastic bags.
Not in
you
Thailand.
have to
Yeah.
bring your reusable bags or buy one at
Yeah.
the store, because they do not have free bags
Vietnam
for
was
you.
a little more liberal about it, but here it's every bag you have to buy it. So We've
Yeah, and it's normally like 3 or 5 or 7
Yeah.
bought, which isn't very much, but it adds up. If
after
you
a month you
don't
end up with
remember.
6 bags like we did. They're just now you're looking at them going, wow, what do I do with these? So
We're getting better. We're getting in the habit of
just having
taking
one
our
with us when we go.
shopping bag with us.
You can always do the hack. You can go to the produce department, grab one of their produce bags, stuff it in your pocket, and then bag your stuff on the way out. Like I've
Only
done
if you
time
got a
or
few
two.
things.
Yeah, so there's that. But they had a lot of cold, ready to go drinks. Nothing like the American energy drink wall that you see at most convenience stores. They have different types of juices and things like that, but they don't have the mega energy drinks like
No,
they do
the only
in
one
the
they really
United
have
States.
is Rockstar.
They had a few. We saw Rockstar from time to time, a couple of Monsters, but they were small, like
yeah, Monsters.
8-ounce cans. And Red Bull is generally sold in a little glass bottle. Maybe 3 ounces, 3 to 5 ounces. So it's interesting that they're not as prevalent here. Plenty of Pepsi products, lots of Coke products.
Lots of
And
ramen type
and
stuff.
yeah, but staples like tuna fish and
Peanut butter and jelly.
PB and J's and stuff. It's easy to get.
Crackers
Like,
and chips.
crackers,
and-
chips. Things to snack on, nosh on while you're. But the noodles, if you're a noodle person, you won't run out of options for noodles, and
So many noodles.
they like hot. So even their mildest noodles are
Yes, that's a tip.
ear
If you're
steaming hot.
eating anything cooked in Thai, you have to tell them no spice or very little spice.
And very little
Even
spice
a little
will be
spice is
plenty
hotter
spicy.
than you can imagine.
Yeah. Spaghetti's a big thing. Lots of restaurants carry spaghetti, like fast food restaurants even. Spaghetti and chicken together is a thing here. So there's no shortage of, you can find plenty of dry noodles and spaghetti, ready-made spaghetti sauces if you want to just whip something together in your condo if it happens to have a stove. That's about the biggest selection of salsa you'll see anywhere.
Yeah, salsa's not a big thing
No.
in Thailand.
But they do have ice cream.
They do like their ice cream. Yeah, and it's
Lots
good.
of ice cream shops, not like the U.S. where you don't see as many. The malls had multiple ice cream shops.
So there you go, guys. This was one of our favorite grocery stores. The other ones are good as well, but this one, like we said, had a good selection of everything we like. So
We give it a 5-star from Tyke Tina's.
that's right.
Woo!
Let's go.